Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today. And on this episode of How Bad Can I Make My Setup Look, we're going to be taking a look at a upgrade. So this Beyblade is technically on its third upgrade because its first form showed potential, but the files used to make it were very, very weak, ill-fitting, and it was just garbage. So I cut it out and I made it an efficiency bay. And it has done very, very well. And it originally started in a group of 3, which should narrow it down to which group it is, because I only have 2 or 3 groups that have 2 or 3 bays in it. This is a stamina type called overdrive. As a right spin stamina type, its original combo was 6 glaive survive, then it went to survive slingshot, and now we have split gear overdrive. So the name comes from old dump trucks and fire trucks. They used to have what was called a split gear rear end, where there would be a air-powered actuator in the rear end that would switch it from first to second, so you could have a set of gears. So let's say it was a 4-speed. You would go through your first 4 gears, and then you'd click it into high and go through your next set. Either way, this is split gear overdrive. And you'll notice I put a little bit of an H pattern detail. So first, second, third, fourth, reverse. Or if it's like an old 80s style Chevy, you'd have low, first, second, third, reverse. Although reverse was all the way down. Either way, I think it looks fantastic. I did have to enlarge the attack points a little bit just to fill in the gaps from scaling it up, but that's perfectly fine. Really like the way this turned out. And its combo is ratchet, metal, never, or never metal, whatever you prefer. And we're going to see if this has the potential to be my next tournament bay. Do a quick test launch. Oh yeah, that's a stamina type. So it's got a very defensive based attack ring. And of course we know the ratchet frame. Spinning to the right, it binds. Spinning to the left, it ratchets. So it's got some lower defense, and then of course it has never for a boost in stamina. It's got the little free spin bit and the little plastic bit that helps it glide with the palm plastic. Let's see how she do. So like I said, this is my potential tournament thing. We're going to see. I've got 2 other bays that could be potential candidates. There. And see, when it leans, it's got a little bit of attack power, which I like all of my bays to have. Even bays like Brutus that are very round, I typically like them to be a bit mobile. Let's see how it does against Lucifer. Can't imagine it's going to do bad. And it is Lucifer. Ooh, ooh. Interesting. So its weakness is definitely going to be when it's pushed off balance. Alright, let's get a stainless steel Asim. We'll go with a left spin defense type. Well, technically it's a left spin stamina. And this is on a round yard. Up next, we will use Abyss Longinus. Yeah, I think this is Abyss. So 4A Infinity Extreme Metal. I actually really, really like this combo. I know it's kind of a different combo, but... And then we'll probably get one Takara attack type in there. I want to do a right spin attack. Actually, we'll do Pro Series Zone Lunar. Hey, look at that! Not bad. We'll do Zone Lunar after this, and then we'll get into some right spin. Or we'll get into some 3D printed base. See, that's what worries me, is it does fine against left spins when it leans, but I'm worried about right spins because it won't have the spin steal ability. Or the equalization, I should say. Okay, good. Wow. Did half damage to my Lunar. And it took none. Wow. Very impressed. Alright. Now let's get some right spin attacks in there. We'll start off with Banshee. Banshee small, light, hits really hard. If he hits at all. Where's Overpower? That might be better. Overpower, I think, would be a tad more than it actually. We'll use Stinger. I really like how Stinger turned out. Well, Stinger's not quite lining up the attacks like I hoped he was gonna. We'll do one more with Stinger. However, Overdrive is looking pretty decent. I think Overdrive's doing pretty good. Got Astral Spriggan. Got him in balance mode. We'll see what he can do. Right spin balance mode. Because so far, Overdrive has been pretty unfazed. Spriggan with a death swing? See, this is what I wanted to test for right here. Okay, so it can restabilize pretty well. I want to try Rock Crusher next. Now, a lot of people are going to say, why do you want to try Rock Crusher after just trying Spriggan? I want to test how it does against, like, attack types and balance types for the long term, because that's what worries me with this, is as it slows down, it gets really easy to push over. That's what they test to fall. Rock Crusher is on 8-zone. He's very round, but he still has decent attack power, takes damage. Most importantly, he can switch between attack and defense really quick. However, overdrive really isn't giving it much incentive to. I'm going to try one more, and we're going to do Twin Turbo V6 on 6 Vortex Destroy. Ooh, here it is. See, this is what I was testing for. Because zone is also a really hard one to beat at the end. See, there it is. Okay. That's what I was worried about, is the long game. One more attack type. And then I want to do... Well, let's... Just sit still. Let's do one more good attack type. Then I want to try one more balance type. And then we're done. So he's really good about taking the hits good enough to push back an attack type in the beginning. Okay. Finally, we're going to test small block V8. 8- frame friction. The reason I want to try this V8 is a defense type, but he's got a lot of recoil. And this one probably has the best V8 features, and it still has some stamina. See, that's what I'm worried about. I actually really like this stadium. I know it's a cheap fake stadium, but a good stadium's a good stadium. It's fun. I like it. Alright guys, not bad. The only bay that actually beat it was Rock Crusher. And Luinor just tied with it because it has really explosive attack power. And I don't want to keep sending things off the edge of my bed. When I do the tournament, I am going to do that on the floor. However, I want to get an area mat first so I don't ruin all my performance tips on the concrete. However, I really, really, really like how this project turned out. I knew it was going to turn out good because it's overdrive. The stock version of overdrive, the first version, and I don't even consider this an upgrade. I consider this proof of concept because the first one worked, but it just had so much holding it back where I really didn't consider it as finished or working. But version 2 for overdrive is exactly how I wanted it. And you know, I was a little nervous with this combo, but I wanted to try something. With the frame, he's got really good, or with the ratchet, he's got really good low down defense. He's got good stamina. He's still pretty round, but he definitely has attack points. And you'll notice his attack points are staggered. So, he's very consistent, even though his shape wavers. But no, this turned out perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now, I think I'm going to make 2 more bays, and I'm going to consider between 3 for my tournament. However, before the tournament, I do want to try something, and I will need some help from you guys. I'm going to need 4 people on Discord that I am friends with, because I want. Okay, I'm gonna give a little bit of a spoiler here. I want to try to play Dungeons and Dragons, but with Beyblade. I know this sounds super nerdy, and it is, but I just want to try something as a game show, kind of. And there's ways that I can change this so it's not, adventure based. But I would really like if I could get 4 people who will talk on camera to help me out with this project. But all right, guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get on with it because I got to go to work. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos, because I upload Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, hope this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max, and stay awesome.